Good morning. So, I discovered Facebook uh, 18 years ago, almost 17, 18 years ago, and it changed a lot from what initially was used for. I, I was in Australia, and at the time, you know, didn't exist on iPhone, WhatsApp, and so on. So once people would meet and then leave to go traveling somewhere else in Australia, people would exchange Facebook contacts because the was the only way to keep in touch, sharing images and just to keep in touch. From that, things evolved and Facebook became the literally a spy from the government and basically uh, basically a rubbish tool that doesn't connect anyone. Yeah, in some cases, in sometime still retain that original concept, but mostly it's just full of shit, control, censor if that is not in line with the governments in power. But as I said, sometimes something right is shared, and it can be inspiring. So what I found yesterday was this sentence written by someone that have a Facebook page called when Italian is in Italian. I translated in English. It's called La Notizia. That means the news. Not agree with their political views, but this sentence absolutely agree 100%, and basically states something that anyway I completely agree, and it's kind of like a message that I try to always share with people out there, and you know kind of like value try to give it to younger. And literally what he says that you literally work 8 hours a day to basically enjoy maybe 4 of those hours of this day. Because if you think about, because what people doesn't realize when they talk about I'm working 8 hours, yeah, how long to get to work and coming back from work, the break in the middle, preparing food, lunch, dinner, breakfast, and then obviously you need to sleep. So literally you work 12 hours, you sleep 8 probably to actually enjoy maybe 4. You work 6 hours a week, 6 days a week. Some does 5, but considering again the time you spend making food, that is all going around your work, because you would not make that same amount of food if you didn't have to work and you wouldn't be tired. So the amount of hours you work, even if you work 5 days a week, is like if you work 6, and if you work 6, it's like if you work actually 7 days. But you work like an amount of hours that is 6, it's like the equivalent of 6 days a week to actually have one day off. You work 1 year to have 3 weeks, 4 weeks if you're lucky, holiday. 365 days, that's how it's been divided 1 year. And you have 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Well, why you do that? Why we do that? Well, I'm kind of like drifting away and away and away from that system. But why most of us does that? Because we've been conditioned, brainwashed since young age that we need things. You need things. They make you believe that you need a mortgage and pay at 300,000, 500,000, 600,000, 1 million pounds for a house. They make you believe that you need all that money when it's your right to have a roof over your head. So they made you believe that you need, because really few can afford it, to buy all in one go. So you need a mortgage from the bank. The interest that the banks apply, it keeps you working and working until you die. Sometimes you die before you finish paying it. Then you believe that you need a car, a beautiful car. They make you believe that you need a really nice clothes. They make you believe that you need to hang out in certain places. And all those things cost money, and you work for that. It's just an illusion. We are twice slave of our existence, basically not knowing why we are here, slave of our instincts, pee, poo, eat, breathe, sex, making kids. This is all instincts. So we are slave. Very hard to repel. It can be done. Obviously, it's hard. And then you are a slave of a system that benefits really few. What they call themselves the elite. The elite of what? Of this shit. People that they had only, for whatever reason, the right circumstances, and they got to that point of power and money, that in a civilized society with principle and value, that massive wealth that has been made for literally just a matter of circumstances, like a lottery, they give you the right numbers, so should be shared to who did not have that circumstances, so to create an equal society. So for those people that obviously are subject to the same rules of materialistic slavery, they need slaves to maintain their privileges. It is where we are come from. That's why we are instructed, educated for that purpose, to work to maintain their wealth and power and status and their illusionary needs, and we kill for that, we work to that for that. Our journey is short, really short, and I strongly believe in it. It's not to do this, it's to care for each other, to love for each other. And if you work should be done to help and improve the life of others that are less fortunate. Everything is circumstances, and you being better looking, richer, stronger, is have nothing to do with you, because you are nothing else than just the circumstances. So that's why you should create a better circumstances for who doesn't have it. So I leave you with that, with this. Stop trying to make memories for others, thinking that they will care or remember you. No one is going to remember you. Nobody really care about what you do. Live life to make memories that you will remember. And to quote the sentence written by that article shared on Facebook, this is a short journey. Live it. Live it fully. And make memories that you will remember on your deathbed. Have a good day, guys and girls. Have a good day, living beings. I prefer it.